Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Kerry Gemma Spiritual World. I'm a tarot reader and I do pick a card readings and astrology zodiac readings. So subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date to my latest readings. In today's reading, this is going to be who has their eyes on you. Please remember this is a general reading, therefore it may not resonate with everyone. Feel free to purchase a private reading with me, which will be linked down below in the description box. If you feel drawn to multiple groups, feel free to tune into multiple readings. So for group 1 we have the Fluorite Wand. For group 2 we have the Tiger Cowrie Shell. And for group 3 we have the Angel Aura Strawberry Quartz Stone. So take a minute or two to meditate on which pile you feel most drawn to. Then your individual timestamp will be linked down below in the description box and also pinned to the comment section. So I'm going to start with group 1, and for the rest of you I will see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello group number 1 and welcome to your reading. So we're going to find out who has their eyes on you. So you chose this beautiful Fluorite Wand. So I've prepared one card for you and the rest I will pull in from each of my decks. The first card you have is the Judgment Opportunity. So the person that has their eyes on you are very judging, okay? They're very, they have these judging eyes. This could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who the person is. So they could be judging you in a way like that they are jealous of you, or they could be, you know, judging you if they have a sort of romantic connection to you. One thing I see in this card, this is about opportunity, so I feel like whoever has their eyes on you, they are looking for this opportunity with you or for you. So can we have more messages about this energy for group number 1, who has their eyes on them? Group number 1, who has their eyes on them? So you got the King of Cups, Fascination, as well as the Page of Cups, Inventiveness. So your person may be of a water sign who has their eyes on you. So this could be a Cancer, Scorpio or a Pisces. So it's interesting because you have judgment. So the person's eyes are really judging, but you also have fascination. So they're very fascinated with you. So this person who has their eyes on you are very fascinated. So this could be a, you know, romantic situation. As you can see in this card, we do have Scorpio energy very strong. So I'm definitely picking up that your person is more of a Scorpio than the other water signs. One thing I see with the Page of Cups, inventiveness, is they are very inventive in ways that they look at you. So, you know, the fact you have opportunity, fascination, inventiveness, this person is very a creative person, which again, as you can see in this card, you know, she has a paintbrush. So I feel like your person is very inventive and they are kind of finding ways to communicate with you. So they may be someone who you haven't quite seen yet, or you haven't quite met them yet, but from afar I feel like, you know, they are definitely gazing at you. So can we have a clarifier for who this person is who has their eyes on them for group number 1? So the first card that came out was Waxing Moon. Can we have another message? So you got Moon in Pisces as well. I just want to get one more card. Group number 1 who has their eyes on them. And you also have Moon in Scorpio, which is interesting because we did have the Scorpio energy over here. So your person is definitely a Scorpio is watching you. Others of you, this could be Pisces. You know, we did pick up this other energy of water signs. So there's definitely water signs in your reading. And so this person is a Scorpio, and for others of you, it's a Pisces. Remember, this could be Sun, Moon and Rising as well. So we could have more energies coming through. One thing I see with Waxing Moon, now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. So this person is very, as well as inventive, they're very productive. So they want to achieve their goal. So they do like to achieve their own personal goals. They are very motivated. And the fact that, you know, we do have Scorpio and Pisces, these are very much connected to emotions. So they are very much an emotional person. Negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. So there could be someone who is really interested in decorating or gardening. As we did say, you know, they like to invent things and they're very creative. So this could be their type of personality. And they do like to channel their energy into positive things. I feel like they look at you as a kind of positive source. And, you know, they may be someone you may have come into contact with in a negative way. So this could be to do with fiery arguments. So for some of you, you may have argued with this person. So this could be an old friendship. This could be an old ex. This could be the person who has their eyes on you for some of you. The fact you have beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. This person can be quite negative, and I feel like now it's telling you to stay away from them a bit, because you don't want to get yourself involved in any negative or depressing energy. So you just need to be aware of indulging in too much of this person's energy. So can we get another message for group number 1 and who has their eyes on them? For group number 1, who has their eyes on them? So you've got, you can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. As well as such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. And you also have, I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure. Precipice of change, pause before action. So it's interesting because we was picking up this kind of argumentative energy, and this card over here does speak about, you know, you can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. So you can't, you know, change what has happened with this person. Whoever has their eyes on you, they may be regretting something, but they can't go back in time. So they have to live in this present moment with you. So the fact that you have, I wonder what will happen next, this is interesting because you can't go back to yesterday, be in the present, but they're also wondering what will happen next. And this is why they have their eyes on you, because they're not quite finished with you, is something I'm picking up. So they're ready to move on to adventure, and they want to do that with you, but there is this pause before action. So they are watching you from afar, as I spoke about earlier, but they have their eyes on you because they are pausing before they take action. So you may notice this person, you know, staring at you, if you do know this person that's popping up in this reading, which I mentioned could be an ex or a friend. So they're waiting to make the right move. You know, such a curious dream. This is grounding, returning to reality, coming home. So I feel like this person is dreaming about you. This person who has their eyes on you are very much dreaming about you, and they feel the need to ground their energy. And it's almost like, you know, you can't go back to yesterday. And they are going to come back down to reality. So they're going to realise, you know, what they've done. And coming home just means they're coming home to you. That is what they want. They're basically pausing action because they're waiting for the right moment to come in and be like, you know, will you take me back, is what's coming through. So group number 1, this is the reading I received for you today, which I thought was really interesting on this person who has their eyes on you. So let me know down below what resonates. I'd love to know. Hopefully I shall see you in a future reading, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Hello group number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the seashell. So I want to get straight into your reading to find out who has their eyes on you. So I prepared one card, and the rest I will pull in from each of my decks. So the first card you have is the Empress, creativity. So the person who has their eyes on you, okay, they are very creative. You know, we have this creativity popping up. They're someone who likes to grow things. So they like to nurture something until it is like fully grown. So they're quite a big manifester. So they could be manifesting, you know, you in their life. This could be something they really crave. I feel like there's someone, as you see how she's got this, holding this cat really tight between her hands. I feel like they want to nurture you as well. They want to have you to embrace. So this person who has their eyes on you are very fixed on you, and it's almost like they want what they want, and it's almost like, you know, they want what they can't have. So can we get more messages about this person who has their eyes on them for group number 2? Who has their eyes on them? Group number 2. So we've got the 9 of Wands, and you've got the King of Wands. So your person is probably of a fire sign. So I'm picking up the energy that the person who has their eyes on you, they could be a Aries, a Leo or a Sagittarius. So group number 2, your person who has their eyes on you, they have a great stamina. That's one thing I see in the Nine of Wands. And I feel like they are very guarded. Perhaps they're very protective over you. I feel like they are someone who is watching you from a distance. And one thing I see in the King of Wands, you know, this is leadership. So this person who has their eyes on you are a very strong character. They have a very strong personality. They're very fiery. And again, I'm picking up they're someone who's going to go out and get what they want. So this is what they want in life, or if they want you. So I'm picking up that this could be a love situation. So for group number 2, can we have more messages on who has their eyes on them? Who has their eyes on group number 2? So we got New Moon in Cancer. Can we have more messages, please? So we've got New Moon in Capricorn as well as Dark Moon. So group number 2, I feel like this could be Sun, Moon or Rising. For some of you, they could be of a fire sign, as I spoke about. And for others of you, we do have this New Moon in Cancer popping up. So the person who has their eyes on you could be a Cancer or they could be a Capricorn. These are just the signs that are popping up for you. So one thing I see with New Moon in Cancer, spend time with family or helping others, avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. So this person is very much a family orientated person and they like to help other people. And there may be someone who wants to avoid certain situations where they're going to feel a lot of drainage from. So anything that drains or blocks their emotions, they kind of step away from. So they could be quite an emotional person and they could have a lot of emotion towards you. So with Dark Moon, this is spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. So they are someone who likes to meditate. So they may be quite a spiritual person. That is one thing I'm picking up. And they may, you know, contemplate a lot of things on ways to communicate with you. So that might be why they have their eyes on you. Perhaps you have a lot in common and you are quite both spiritual people. So then we've got New Moon in Capricorn. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. So there may be someone who is very financially secure. There may be someone who puts aside their emotional issues. So there could be someone who's been through a lot. You know, I feel like in the past they may have gone through an emotional time with their family members or an ex. So can we get more messages for group number 2 on who has their eyes on them? For group number 2, who has their eyes on them? Group number 2, who has their eyes on them? More messages, please. So the first card you got was, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Then we have law is not justice, rules that are not fair. And then lastly we have such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. So we had that one in a previous reading just before this one. So already there's someone who is dreaming of you. So I'm picking up this kind of love connection. There's someone who is having these curious dreams of you and what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. So again with grounding, there's someone who likes to meditate. They could be too close to home. You know, one thing I'm seeing with coming home is they may be literally at your front door. They may be visible to your eye that you're not seeing them just yet, but they are so close. They're so close to you. That's one thing I'm getting. You know, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. So I feel like there's someone, you know, who's asking, who are you? They're curious about you. We did pick up curiosity in your reading. So they're very curious about who you are. And they want to get to know you. That is coming through. So this could be a, you know, a connection between the fact that they are attracted to you. Perhaps they've seen something new in you, something new that has inspired and attracted them. So law is not justice, rules that are not fair. This is about, you know, balance. So this could be a situation between you two where they feel like it's just not fair. Perhaps they just think it's not fair that they're not with you, or that you don't know who they are, or you're not speaking to them. So this could be a situation to someone you haven't met yet. This could be a love connection of someone who is admiring you. Or like I said, perhaps it's someone you know you maybe tune into the reading and you have someone in mind and they just think it's not fair. That is the message that's coming through. So group number 2, this is the reading I received for you today. Please let me know down below what messages resonated. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully I shall see you in a future reading, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Hello group number 3 and welcome to your reading. So you chose the Angel Aura Strawberry Quartz Stone, and this is so sparkly. It's such a magical crystal. So I prepared one card for you and the rest I'll be pulling from each of my decks. So we're going to find out who has their eyes on you. So the first card you have is the Emperor. So this is severity. So I feel like the Emperor is someone who is very strong. So they have a strong presence about them. You know, the Emperor is someone who walks in a room and you instantly notice them. So whoever has their eyes on you, they are very popular, they're very attractive, and they're very noticeable. So I feel like you have noticed this person. It's pretty hard not to notice this kind of presence around you. You know, this person is very business minded. They're very, you know, upfront. They're quite honest as well. And they're very mature. So there could be someone who is older than you. I'm just picking up that they are someone who has this kind of strong presence over you. So can we have more messages for group number 3 on who has their eyes on them? So who has their eyes on them? Group number 3. Who has their eyes on them? Who has their eyes on them? Group number 3. Who has their eyes on them? So we have the 6 of Cups, and then we also have the Queen of Cups. So you may be dealing with a water sign. So this could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. I'm just picking up, you know, they're someone you've known for a long time, since perhaps you've known them since childhood, or you've known them since school. You may have known them in a previous job. But one thing with the 6 of Cups, this is about past memories. This is something that's kind of holds a lot of memories, a lot of stories. So I feel like this person who has their eyes on you, you know, they're very significant to you. So you could have had a previous relationship with this person in some form of way, because you have these memories popping up. So the fact that you've got the Queen of Cups as well, this is intuition. I feel like you know who this person is who's watching you. The person who has their eyes on you is very much intuitive. So I feel like you are picking up on this intuition, and you know. I feel like there's a lot of emotion, as we do have cups. So I do feel like this person you are connected to, this Emperor figure, is someone you feel very connected to. So can we have more messages for group number 3 on who has their eyes on them? And so we've got Moon in Virgo. Can we have another message please for group number 3 on who has their eyes on them? So we also have New Moon in Capricorn and New Moon in Cancer. So there's a lot of signs popping up, which again could be Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. So please bear that in mind. So we have New Moon in Virgo. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. So they are someone who is very into fitness and health. They're very, they may be very athletic or fit, and they may love exercising at the gym. I feel like they have a routine. And you have New Moon in Capricorn. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. So as well as health, they pay attention to financial security, which makes sense because you had the Emperor. You know, they're very much driven. They're a very much driven person. And you also have Moon in Cancer. Spend time with family or helping others. Avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. So again, picking up emotion in your reading. They're very, I feel like they do have emotion towards you. They're someone who cares. I'm picking up their physical appearance, but also how they are intellectually, how they are kind of interested in. So I feel like they are someone who just has their stuff together. So can we have more messages for group number 3 on who has their eyes on them? Who has their eyes on them? Group number 3. Okay, so the cards we have is we have Find the Lesson. you've got forget who you are and mortality. So find the lesson. This is about discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you are learning. So there's someone who likes to learn as well. There's someone who could be studying, very much with discovering their purpose, and they're kind of, I feel like they have their eyes on you, but they're really secretive about it. It's almost like you probably don't know that this person likes you too. That's coming through. I feel like in a crowd, it's almost like you know, you don't notice they're watching you because they're doing it in such a secretive way. One thing with forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you, which is interesting because you had the Six of Cups, so there is memories here. And this card is popping up because this memory no longer defines you, which means this person is fighting this person is fighting their feelings. They may be forgetting about, you know, who they really are or what your relationship meant to them. You know, there is something falling away and memories are starting to lose sight. So I feel like there's someone who is, again, scared to tell you how they really feel. With mortality, life is breathed, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So I feel like through the fact that they have their eyes on you, but they're being secretive about it, it's almost like this mortality I'm picking up where, you know, this is a brief moment and they're going to get their memories back. I feel like there's someone who's going to live life to the fullest and they want to live life with you. That's something I'm picking up. So there may be some issues you need to work on because there is a communication breakdown here is what I'm picking up. But group number 3, this is the person who has their eyes on you. So let me know in the comments if this person is bringing to mind resonates with you. Please like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in a future reading. I'm sending you lots of love and light.